Hi there, my name's Steve Newton. I run a website called www.alternativecancertreatmentreviews.com. Today I'd like to chat with you just a little bit about some of the contents of the processed foods that we eat. There's a number of ingredients in these foods that just plain aren't good for you. So I did a little cursory sweep through the cupboards here. We've got some stuff that's left over from many months ago when we started to get educated about all this. So just taking a look at some common stuff that you might find sitting around the house. Okay, got to use my glasses because my eyes are failing me in my old age. But anyway, toothpaste. We all use it, or at least we should, right? That's what they tell us. It contains fluoride, and fluoride is known to be very unhealthy and possibly carcinogenic. Bar of soap. Well, the interesting thing about this is the ingredients are required to be posted on the label, but they're not on the box that the soap comes in, but they are in the plastic that all of the bars come in. So anyway, there's a number of ingredients on here. Where are we at? Okay, and I have no idea what these things are. Sodium tallowate, sodium cocoate, sodium palmcrenolate, hydrogenated tallow acid, petrolatum, coconut acid, sodium chloride. That doesn't sound very good. Polyquartinium 6. Cornstarch. Titanium dioxide. Iron oxides. Tetra-D1T-butyl. Hydroxyhydrocinamate. Something called PEG-12. Don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not natural stuff that you just pick off a bush or dig out of the ground. Okay, shaving cream. Same idea. The interesting thing about this is that it uses the artificial color Blue 1. Now, artificial colors are generally made from coal tars and are known to be carcinogenic. The Food and Drug Administration in the United States approves small levels of this stuff, even though it is carcinogenic. Okay, a couple other things. Here's a pretty common sort of cheese spread thing. Well, this thing has been in our fridge for many months, and it hasn't gone bad. We haven't eaten it for many months, but I'm willing to bet it tastes the same as it did back then. But anyway, there's some interesting stuff around here, and again, the interesting one to note about this, apart from many things I can't pronounce, is it uses color, and that's all it says is color. So there's a bunch of things around labeling, such as natural, or natural ingredients, or color, or those sorts of things, natural preservatives, which give the food manufacturers a huge amount of leeway in terms of what they do and don't have to put on their ingredients list on the labels. Okay, this one here. Here's some fairly commonly used and popular taco shells. Okay, yellow corn flour, modified cornstarch. So there's one of those terms again, when it says modified, you have no idea really what that means. It's obviously not a natural process because the manufacturing of these things is not a natural process. So I would research that one quite a bit. Okay, there's some other things in there. Oh, there's natural flavor again, right? So there we go. And now there's one that you really should be aware of. Glucose fructose is in so many of the foods that we eat. Cancer cells thrive in a fructose-rich environment. So just to give you an idea of what would have glucose fructose in it. Okay, and these are high up on the list, meaning they're a big percentage of the ingredients. Okay, here's a tin of tomato soup, a pretty common one that we all grew up to know and love. Here's a very common soft drink, advertised in every country in the world, a major international force. Here's a very common chocolate spread that you would put on top of cake or something like that. Ketchup. We haven't eaten ketchup for a long time in this house because it's got glucose fructose in it, right behind the tomato puree. Okay? Artificial coffee sweeteners. Same thing. There's a ton of stuff in there I can't pronounce, and glucose fructose is a big piece of it. Salad dressings. Same idea. There it is. Water, soybean oil, glucose fructose, modified cornstarch. and some other things. Color. That's all it says is color. Oh, look at that. It's got some calcium disodium EDTA. B059E. That EDTA stuff is a little bit controversial too. There's some people that suggest that it's carcinogenic. And finally, we've got a box of cereal here. This has got as its fourth ingredient high fructose corn syrup, a corn byproduct. Again, same thing, linked to cancer. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. Oh, look at that. There's a nitrate in there. Well, nitrates are also linked to cancer. They're suspected to be carcinogenic. So anyway, if you are what you eat, and you do eat many of these products like we used to, well, you figure it out. Anyway, come on over to www.alternativecancertreatmentreviews.com and we'll talk about this stuff some more. Thank you, and we wish you a happy, healthy life.